I didn't think this through. Clearly I didn't think this through. Hey guys, what's up? It's that time of year again where I need to do basically an entire repot of my anthurium seedlings that are no longer seedlings. They have actually grown quite a bit and are very root bound. So this is a really good example. As you can see, it's super root bound right now. It has some leaves that are kind of fading because, you know, the plant itself is using all its nutrients and energy. So it's definitely time for a repot. They probably should have been repotted probably weeks ago, but you know what? I needed some inspiration and I got that inspiration because I purchased like this new gadget to kind of like, I don't know, get me going. I don't know about you, but sometimes I just need like something new to kind of like, I don't know, re-inspire me to do some plant chores and film them. So yeah, let's just get into this video. I'm gonna do like a little bit of an update as to what they used to look like. Actually, I'm not gonna show you what they used to look like because you're just gonna have to click on the video up here. But I am gonna show you an update as to how they look now. So let's get into it. Alright, so let's kick off this video with some new items that I had purchased to help inspire me to basically film this video and to repot for you guys. I purchased these new nursery pots from a friend out in Winnipeg, I think. And she sourced these really cute pots that I've been like eyeing for the longest time. And just, I don't know, I was going to source them myself, but I was like, too much work. It's just way easier to get them from somebody else. So I got these. These are the small ones. Oh, why is it so tight? There we go. So these are the small ones. I really like these because they have like the slits on the sides and, you know, there's your drainage hole. I didn't think this through. Clearly I didn't think this through because I just realized that all of my anthuriums are like in cups, and the reason why I had them in cups was so that when I water them I didn't have to worry about the water coming through, and now I need to worry about it. So I'm gonna have to troubleshoot that later, but it is what it is. So those were the small ones. I got some mediums and some large ones as well. So these ones are the medium ones. And I will link her site down below for you guys. So if you guys are in Canada, you can purchase them. I think she might ship to the US too. I'm not quite sure, but I'll link it down below anyways. So these are the medium, so small, medium, and then I have the large. Large. So let's see if I can kind of hold these up for you guys. Maybe. I'm not doing a very good job, but here you go. The large is pretty large. It's like substantially large in comparison to the medium. But the medium is a pretty good size. I feel like I should have gotten more mediums than I did smalls. Anyways, I honestly did not know which size I needed. I didn't even think I needed these large ones because none of my anthuriums are that big. Or at least none of the hybrid anthuriums are that big. Maybe the ones that are downstairs could be repotted into this. But again, those ones are currently in, you know, like a vase. And the reason why I had them in no drainage was because I didn't want to deal with the water like dripping through. So I'm going to have to troubleshoot that. But anyways, so let's get started. I have my pots now. My potting mat is already on the table. Let's start with this one. Actually, I kind of want to have this. Oops. I have a lot of anthuriums. There's like 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, something like that. But anyways, so let's get started. All right, so the first anthurium hybrid that I'm going to show you is this Anthurium Magnificum and Ace of Spades. Now it's grown quite a bit. especially considering that I am now looking at the one of the original leaves that it had when I first received it as a seedling, and it's pretty small. Let me see if I can show you. Do you see that yellowing leaf right there, that little baby leaf? That was one of the original leaves that came with this seedling, and now it's grown quite a bit. So let me see if I can get this out of here without breaking the root system. Oh, nice. Okay, so check out the root system on this bad boy. Do you see that? No, you can't. There you go. Look at it. It's grown so much. And there's like a lot of fuzzy roots. Definitely needs to be repotted. That Dairy Queen cup was not doing it any justice. So I'm gonna repot this into the small nursery that I have. And the mixture that I'm using is very similar to the one that it was already growing in. The only difference is that I don't have any more orchiata. So the anthurium mixture that I'm using is tree fern fiber, ponds, perlite, there's charcoal in here, and I think a little bit of cocoa coir. Yeah, the cocoa coir is replacing the orchiata. So yeah, again, the way that I repot my plants now, I no longer disturb the root system. Not too much anyways. I'll just kind of like maybe pull on the bottom here just to break it up a little bit so it has, you know, place to kind of grow and spread its roots. But I don't do anything else. So I'm just going to pull on this and literally plop it in here. Why do I do this to myself? Because the cup is like this. The roots actually took the shape of like the little narrow part on the bottom. So it's forcing me to kind of break the top and then jam the roots in. Definitely should have repotted this earlier. In any case, I'm gonna go off camera and work on this and then turn the camera back on when I show you guys another update. All right, so here it is, all potted up. She's looking very cute. Now I went ahead and stuck this acrylic tag behind the anthurium, like right over here. And the reason why I did that was because we all know that anthuriums are aeroids and they do prefer high humidity. And by putting this acrylic stick behind it, it's going to create that, you know, that little bit of a humidity dome that will help to stimulate the aerial roots. And in my previous video, I had mentioned that when you have more aerial roots growing, or whenever you see an aerial root that is emerging, chances are a new leaf will follow. So that holds true for my monsteras downstairs. So I anticipate the same thing to go on with these anthuriums. Now, the acrylic tags also serve another purpose. I went ahead and purchased this new label maker from Amazon. This is called the Nimbot, and like I had said in the intro, sometimes your girl just needs to pick up some things so that it inspires her to, you know, be a better plant parent and to, you know, do these videos. So in any case, purchased this off Amazon. I think it was like $20. And I also picked up, where is it? These clear stickers as well, because I didn't want to have like the basic white stickers like this. I wanted to get rid of these. So I wanted to stop using these and just replace everything with, you know, like a more professional looking label. So I purchased these clear labels as well. So let me go ahead and kind of, I guess, replace this. So this actually comes with these white stickers already. Well, I mean, I guess you can't really see, but it's there. And I'm just gonna go ahead and replace it with the clear ones. All right, so the new labels are now in, and I suppose this is not gonna be like a tutorial as to how to use this label maker. So you actually need to download the app on your phone, and the app is called Nimbot. And yeah, so first you want to long press the button here. Has a nice little jingle, and the blue light is going to be flashing. So that means that it's looking for like connectivity. So on your phone, and I suppose I should start screen recording my phone now. On your phone, you're gonna wanna go onto the app, click on that, and then connect your printer. So now it's gonna say connected Bluetooth. This light is gonna stay on, like it's not gonna flash anymore, and it knows that it's transparent. Awesome. So you click there, and double click to edit text. So this Anthurium was called Magnificum. Times Ace of Spades. Let me see if I can make this pretty. Ooh, and then you can just kind of like rearrange. And there you go. And now we print. Oh, so cute. And there it is. Very, very cute. These are the things that bring me joy. It's quite sad, but it's true. So go ahead and peel that off. Stick it on the label. And now I will always know what it is. So yeah, the little things that make me happy. All right, so now that all of that stuff is out of the way, I think I'm gonna just continue to show you updates of my anthuriums and anthurium hybrids, because quite frankly, I don't think that you're that interested in watching me repot every single one, because I don't know, that's kind of boring. unless I was talking to somebody. But yeah, so let's just kind of breeze through this, because otherwise repotting and showing you every single one is going to take like an hour, and that's not cool. So this is my Anthurium King of Spades. It's grown quite a bit, and I love this color. It kind of reminds me of a Gloriosum. And I think it's just because of like the deep green that it has, but yeah, it's grown quite a bit. This is one of the original leaves, so you can kind of see in comparison just how big it's grown. And I'm probably gonna stick this in a medium-sized nursery pot because it definitely needs the space to continue to grow there. All right, so up next is a Dock Block Anthurium hybrid. This was crossed with a Zara and Michelle hybrid, and the Michelle hybrid was actually a cross between a Magnificum and Zara Michelle. So I think that's the reason why the leaves aren't really giving me Zara Michelle characteristics. I think it's because it was crossed with a Magnificum, and we're kind of getting like more Magnificum vibes rather than Zara Michelle. And I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this out there and kind of like give a warning, in the sense that like, just because you picked up a seedling and you know the seller said, oh, it's a Zara crossed with a Michelle, crossed with a whatever, what have you, you have to be mindful that one, genetics is always spontaneous. Like, you're not always guaranteed to get that specific trait. So like, if you have ever taken like, you know, biology or a genetics class and they did like that whole Punnett square thing, you know, you can have like a more dominant gene or a more recessive gene. So it's all probability, it's all by chance. And if, you know, the seller had like 100 seeds, you know, that seed that you got just might not be giving you the characteristics and traits that you want. So I'm just putting that out there because I don't want people to like be upset at the end of the day when they're looking at like my seedlings and they're like, oh, well, I was anticipating it to look more like whatever, but it doesn't. So it is what it is. It's still a gamble, just like tissue cultures. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw that out there. But you know what? I think this new leaf, it is kind of showing some characteristics of a Zara Michelle. Like, I still have like that pink purple right there, and the veins are kind of like red still. You can see in the back, it's still red. Like, you know, still has that characteristic. It's just not as vibrant as I would have liked, but I mean, it's crossover with the Magnificum. I anticipate that it's going to get really big one day. Unless I kill it, but we're hoping that I keep everything alive. Up next is an Anthurium, red crystallinum, and a Carla. Ooh, look at this red leaf. She is pretty. So I'm pretty excited. So this actually kind of grew up to what I imagine it to look like. And I'm hoping that once I upsize the pot, it's gonna continue to grow bigger and more of the dominant genes will kind of like show through. And I definitely need to do some TLC for this plant. You can see the juicy roots that it's growing. Anthuriums just love, like they love tree fern fiber. So glad I picked up the bag. All right, up next is the Anthurium black crystallinum. This is Hoyahu. We don't know what it is. Here is the newest leaf. It's kind of long and narrow, don't you think? It's long and narrow. It's not as dark as I had anticipated it to be, because it's supposed to be like a black Anthurium, right? So this is how it looks. Very root bound, as you can see. Okay. Next is this a dock block? Let's see. Yes, this is a dock block Zara Michelle, second generation crossed with the third generation, and it looks kind of stunted right now. I don't know what's going on with it, so I'm excited to kind of like repot this one to see what's going on with it, because it's growing very slowly compared to all the other ones. So I feel like I might have some root rot damage going on over here, or actually let's just do it right now. Here is the root system. This doesn't look so good. It looks like there's some root rot going on, and I think I may have accidentally fried the seedling itself. And when I say fried, I mean like I may have put too much nutrients in it. So yeah, the root system shouldn't look like this. It should be way more. So, you know, there's still some growth going on over here. So it'll be good to repot it into something else. Oh, the label maker just turned off. So yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and put that down and continue with the updates and deal with that later. I have one more anyways. This one is the Anthurium Carla. Look at the leaf on this. Now this is what I'm talking about. She is so pretty. This is everything that I want, everything. Now I feel like the leaves are a little bit, what do I want to say? They're a little bit faded right now, and I think that's because this was too close to the grow light. So I am going to be rearranging all of my exo tanks and my IKEA cabinet and the grow lights to be more accommodating to the plants. So I'm excited for next year because I anticipate like bigger leaves, darker leaves. So I got that going for me. Another project. But yeah, this is stunning. Very happy. In comparison to, not that one, this one. Yeah. This one is the Carla. So you can see like this one seems not as deep in color in comparison to this. Like this seems like it's going to be more of like a darker shade of green once it finishes hardening off. Yeah, that was all of my Anthurium hybrids and Anthuriums that I have growing in my exo tank that definitely need to be repotted. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye now.